point. Obviously, if you look at it on paper, how does Max stand a chance against a Kazuya with a box?
I mean,
and look at him wave dashing. Look at him, it's unbelievable, man. Oh my god.
I
if
mean,
only he could do
Mac
that
is known as one of the lower tier characters in Smash, but McChutney, against all odds, always comes first in all Smash scenes in Bangalore. He's been an incredible player all along, and let's see what he pulls out of the hat this time, no?
Oh, dude, he makes Mac look top tier. But then again, he's about to get Kazuya.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
you know you messed up when Kazuya takes you in third-person mode. You know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
done.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
you're done.
It always freaks me out. I played Jolt earlier today, man. He absolutely whooped me. But he's got that KO punch. He could turn this around right now, but he really needs to pick his moment because one wrong move against Kazuya and there's no neutral with Kazuya. No neutral whatsoever. Oh. And that move has got a bit of a wind box. I think it's called Godwin, Electric Godwin Fist.
Wow.
As if that move needed any more words.
Oh no,
but
he
misses the KO punch. And if you can
quite
see,
unfortunate. But Jolt over here takes one stock off of McChutney. Things are looking a little tired, but let's see what McChutney can do right now.
He covered that recovery super well. Again, these guys have experience against one another.
Yeah, they've played a lot, dude. Like in Bangalore scene, whenever Jolt comes, half of the time it's Jolt versus McChutney in the finals.
Exactly.
Okay, and they've just been going at each other for the longest time. And yeah, it's McChutney versus, you know, Jolt, both the OGs.
Yeah, exactly. McChutney's been around for a very, very long time. He was one of the first few people I played in the scene. I was in awe of him in the pandemic in 2020. He also has a fabulous afro. Oh, and he kills Jolt. Jolt is finding out what it means to be a boy in a man's world, but he is still winning.
He's just a little Mac in a Kazuya world.
And the thing is, I am not sure who has picked. He's done it. He has turned this around immediately. That is all it takes to be the difference maker. He's on 60%. He is in a very, very good position to win
I would say playing Mac is a hack, okay? Like I tell you, you get the KO punch, you knock 40% off the stage every single time.
It's a
you
lot
connect it, it's done.
It's a lot of pressure, though. It is a lot of pressure.
Both
one
wrong
move and your opponent. It just makes the game that much crazier.
It's a lot of mind games, you know. Is he going to do it now? Is he not going to do it now?
But,
and
he just got Kazuya. That was it. You take your eyes off the screen as a commentator for 1 second and it's done.
All gone.
It is done, yeah.
Crazy. Good job, Jolt, on taking the first win against McChutney. McChutney, I mean, I've seen him come back from burst, so let's see what he can do right now. So, right now, what are your predictions? What are
my predictions? So,
what's going on in your head?
Actually, I don't know if this is BO5 or BO3. I think this is still best of 3. It's 3. Okay, he heard me. Yes, wow, he heard me. Hey, good luck. You can't help but root for an underdog. And that's exactly what Mac and Chutney are. My predictions for this is a tough one. This could go either way.
Do you think it'll go to a round 3?
As a commentator, I always wanted to go to a round 3. And as a commentator, I have to be unbiased.
Yes.
I don't know. It's a tough one.
Both these characters are the type who can instantly change the flow of battle. You know? Kazuya with his, like, you know, a wing, a solo wing, a unicorn wing that comes behind his back.
That's Sephiroth, actually.
That's Sephiroth?
That is
Shit.
Sephiroth, yes.
Oh, my bad.
So, I don't know. It's a tough one to say. I think it could go either way. I think that McChutney really needs to be careful in neutral because one loss and he's done for. And at the same time, Jolt just needs to be wary of that KO punch. But, you know, I think what Jolt's going to do is he's going to try and kill him before he even gets the KO punch. But he's on 41% and he's about halfway there. Still hasn't done any damage on Jolt. I think that's the stock. Oh, but he falls out of it.
Dude, like, I've played against Kazuya and every time I get stuck in that stun, it's just so infuriating.
And he misses the KO punch. But there's still plenty of ways for him to take the stock. Let us not forget that his smash attacks have super armor and he's in a great position to maybe try and keep him on stage.
And his counter also, don't forget his incredibly OP counter.
That counter is incredibly OP, I'll give you that. And he can do shield damage. There's a lot McChutney can do right now
to turn the tides of the battle, and it's a pretty even match. It seems like, you know, just because the percentages are a little different, it just takes one punch and one KO punch.
Exactly. Kazuya matches are very, very short, so the fact that this has gone on 2 minutes now and man, McChutney takes the first stock.
Respect McChutney.
His family lovingly refers to him as
Jolt
James.
Also takes his first stock. So it's a bit of a trade, you know, back and forth. Both of them are now neutralized. Both of them are almost at the same percentages. And McChutney out here with a jab sends Jolt into the air.
Yep.
Jolt, trying to see what the best approach is to McChutney's close quarters shenanigans.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is either guy's game. And, McChutney knows the limitations of his character. McChutney knows when to pick his moments. He makes me look like a complete idiot when we play. I play Banjo and Kazooie. I should really be beating Little Max senseless.
That is true.
But he's got that KO punch.
Will he connect
He
it
still
though?
has the KO punch. Even if he doesn't die, he is one hit away from losing it. He needs this right now because that is a guaranteed kill. He's done it.
He got it.
Let's go.
McChutney for the KO punch.
Let's go. Maybe I'm just team adult. Maybe I'm just biased. But that being said,
Oh, he just cracked his back and kicked him off stage, bro. He
even
kicked your
Stevens, it's stock for a stock, eye for an eye.
Your time is over, old man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm team adult. But that's only because I'm afraid that the youth are finally taking over, man.
That is true.
The
It's
youth
quite
are taking
scary,
over.
man. It's quite scary how good Jolt, Quilletra, and Xenon are. Incredible players. All of them top 3 easy.
Oh, yeah. These guys are all contenders for top 5. And this is winners, So it's not the worst thing in the world if one of these guys has to go to losers. It is for the people in losers, but you never know. Ooh, all right. So Jolt on his last stock start with 27%, but he has got that revenge or whatever the heck it's called with Kazuya.
It's a close game over here now. It's looking like, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it, but it looks like a little fighter's game right now. But let's see if the big man can turn the tides of the battle.
Both guys are proceeding with caution. Jolt knows that he just needs 1 or 2 hits and McChutney.
Oh,
wow.
McChutney sends him to the atmosphere with that
Good
punch.
going.
Good game. Good game.
Now he knows what it means to be a boy in a man's world. But this next game is going to be extremely dicey.
It's going to be quite tense. It's a match 3 and it's a pleasure every time it goes to match 3 because the tensions are so high. It's like you're tightrope walking across the twin towers or whatever, and it's just beautiful,
McChutney's Mac could go toe-to-toe with Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury, whoever you put him up against, McChutney will get that KO punch. Game 3 to decide who goes to the next round.
The boy from Nagpur or the boy from Bangalore?
Pardon?
The boy from Nagpur or the boy from
the boy from Nagpur
Bangalore?
Or the boy from Bangalore, exactly. Is this going to be the south or is it going to be the west? And I am from Maharashtra myself, so
is there a little bias I sense?
of course, always. I'm an incredibly biased person. But again, we want to thank Nodwin Gaming and Monster Energy and Hyundai, amongst many of our other sponsors. But this seems to be going well. Again, these guys are just really playing with a lot of
It's
caution.
like an intense game of chess, man. Both of
It
them,
is, except it requires more brains than chess, if you ask me. That's just moving pieces on a board.
The
This
game
is
hasn't
harder.
changed for 3,400 years, man. But
Exactly.
Smash, every week a patch comes out that makes the game different.
Hey, Olamar's not in chess, is he? So, that makes Smash the winner in my book.
Fair enough, I agree.
But he's doing really well. Do I sense a little bit of apprehension, a little bit of fear from Jolt? He is a top player, but there's nothing quite like McChutney under pressure. He knows what he's doing.
Keeping him distance, McChutney is choosing his battles. He is, I would say, in the command of this fight. Like the way he keeps his distance from Jolt.
He's a shark. When he smells blood, he goes for it. But he knows when to pick his battles.
Yes.
Jolt has barely had a look at McChutney. Has done a really good job of keeping Jolt out. It's not often I see something like this. It's not often that I see Jolt struggling to get in, because once you're in with Kazuya, you are in. You have broken down that door. You have invaded their home. But I think that's going to be the stock, and it is.
That was incredible. That just the tides of the turns of the battle right there were just incredible over there.
How quickly things can turn in an instant.
All that calculation, all that immense planning just tossed out of the window right there. And the Jolt right now with the lead, and he's sending McChutney again. Well,
and I think that could have been the stock right there, because it is that up smash is sometimes inescapable. It's hard to fall out of. But that's going to be
You
another
know-
stock,
you know
and when
you messed
Kazuya
up.
gets that momentum going, it is
When he gets that third-person
hard.
camera, it's all over, man. Just
And
close your eyes, keep the controller
When you're down 2 stocks against Kazuya, I think he's one of the hardest characters in the game to come back against, especially when he's
That
being
is true.
piloted by a player as talented as Jolt is. He
And,
makes me feel inferior.
And Kazuya is someone who gets better as the damage racks up. He gets more powerful. And right now, Jolt is at the perfect power range for him.
Well,
to
actually, no,
unleash.
he's already used that, so
He's
he's
gonna.
gonna.
It just happens once a match. Or
It's
like
once a stock,
Once
basically.
a stock,
So
okay.
now he needs to get to 100% again if he wants to do that. It functions kind. I mean, I might be wrong, so correct me in the chat. I can't see it. It kind of works similar to Terry's Go, sort of, in how it comes about. Obviously, they function very differently, but I believe you get it 100. But oh, this is the chance. But he needs to get him to at least 40 to kill him.
40%, yeah.
He needs 20. Even 20 should be fine. 20 or 30, and he's lost his KO punch. This looks like it's going to be a
Unfortunate.
little hard for him to come back, but you never know. Never
Lil
count.
Max always the underdog. Let's see if he.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings,
Yes.
and you can never count on Little Mac and Chutney. I think they kind of look similar too.
That is true.
Yes.
The haircut too.
The haircut, the vibes, the icy stare.
He is the character. You know?
He
He's
is the
become
character. There's
Little
very
Mac.
few people in this community who are so synonymous with their mains the way McChutney and Little Mac are.
Oh, backcracker right
He can
there.
get back. Oh, but he
Oh
can't.
no.
Oh man, I feel for him.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us, but that's not the end for McChutney. He goes into losers, and whichever poor soul has the unfortunate distinction of facing him
I feel
is
like
not going to
I
have a good
might
time.
I might know who that might be, but I don't want to spoil the surprise, you know.